Salve a tutti, bentornati sul mio canale, bentornati su Flight Simulator 2020 e per questo volo EasyJet da Catania Fontanarossa a Milano Malpensa. Il volo è un volo reale operato da EasyJet con partenza alle 3 del pomeriggio e per questo programma useremo Beyond ETC e ritorna anche il Look Air Tool che è un programmino gratuito che simula le voci di cabina e della crew e dei passeggeri e anche diciamo il gradimento dei passeggeri del volo, un'alternativa ai vari programmi un'alternativa dicevo ai vari programmi a pagamento e lo utilizzavo, vediamo come funziona, quindi iniziamo a preparare, quindi abbiamo impostato i dati, il numero del volo è il 23546, se ricordo bene, un attimino, vediamo. 23546, perfetto, e U23 tipo ce lo mettiamo, vediamo se si può mettere, U23546. Andiamo a confermare, andiamo a prendere le voci della EasyJet, cioè sono diverse. Il programma lo potete scaricare da flightsim.to, lo trovate là. Look Air Tool. Dov'è? EasyJet, eccolo qua. Next. Start Passenger Simulator. Ecco il biglietto. Sta caricando, che ha caricato il programmino, lo possiamo anche ridurre momentaneamente icona, ce lo troviamo qua sopra, e quindi vi auguro buon volo, buon divertimento e buona visione, e come sempre lasciate un like o un dislike se il video non vi è piaciuto. È arrivato il momento comunque di salire a bordo del nostro Airbus 320. Eccoci a bordo. Utilizzeremo FS2 Crew, che anzi adesso facciamo partire. Ciao Domenico! Benvenuto, fammi sapere innanzitutto se si sente bene. No, questo scenario l'ho preso l'ho comprato da un market, adesso non mi ricordo in quale sia, lo scenario di default, cioè lo scenario ricreato di Catania Fontanarossa. Quindi facciamo partire il nostro Phoenix, il nostro FS2 Crew, così abbiamo anche un aiuto, rendiamo il tutto un poco più reale. Giusto, mi richiede un update, ma lo faremo poi successivamente. Allora, questo magari ce lo mettiamo qua, così non va a interferire. I scenari difficili, allora, i scenari li puoi trovare gratuitamente su flightsim.to, una buona parte, oppure ci sono poi quelli a pagamento. Ok, quindi siamo a bordo del nostro aereo con la nostra collega. Fammi sapere se si sente bene, se è tutto a posto, se i volumi sono a posto. Quindi
Let's start setting up.
Okay.
ci devo dare una manina. Ok, mentre lei accende l'aereo, noi accendiamo il tablet. Andiamo a caricare andiamo a importare il nostro volo.
Runway awareness. Okay. Meters.
I'm out for the walk around.
Allora, lei va a fare i walk around, nel frattempo noi andiamo a test dell'APU. Master caution e avvisi nelle camme superiore. Test motore 1. EASYJET. Master caution e camme superiore. Avviso nella sezione hang. Test motore 2. Fire motore 2. Master e cam test. Ok. Andiamo sul nostro tablet, andiamo a discutere un pochino del volo che andremo a fare. Allora, il volo è il Uniform 23546 con partenza da Catania, arrivo a Milano Malpensa, partenza prevista alle 15 Zulu, arrivo a Milano Malpensa intorno alle 17:10. E questo penso che sia problema della tua connessione, perché io lo vedo che va abbastanza fluido, non vedo che ci sono rallentamenti. La zero fuel weight stimato è di 55.3, il flight level sarà di 360 con cost index di 26. La nostra rotta ipotetica sarà una SID, una Budin 5 Alfa fino a Budine, poi diretto Nerar, diretto Tagel, diretto Lunax, diretto Raval, diretto Metal, diretto Giglio, diretto Abdin, diretto Spezzi, diretto Idona, poi per fare aerovia Yankee 669 fino a Melbourne, per poi fare la Star Melbourne 3 Eco che ci porterà alla pista da 35 destra probabilmente di Milano Malpensa. Per quanto riguarda il METAR, a Fontanarossa abbiamo un METAR registrato il 23-19-20 Zulu, il vento di 310 3 nodi, variabile 270-360, buona visibilità, temperatura 13, il rugiada 11, QNH 1006. A Milano Malpensa registrato sempre allo stesso orario, e avremo un vento da 0,6 2 nodi e visibilità 5000, pioggia, nuvole a 1200, temperatura 3, rugiada 3 e QNH 10,02. andiamo a caricare il nostro carburante ai nostri passeggeri. Nel frattempo noi continuiamo la nostra pianificazione, quindi andiamo a Azzu, oggi flight init data required,
Catering vehicles are on their way.
il numero del volo è Eco Juliet ok, da partenza da Catania, arrivo a Milano Malpensa, alternato Lima India Papa X-Ray. Init, facciamo un init request pure qua. Ovviamente l'abbiamo settato tutto, un attimo che controllo. Sì, ok.
Fuel truck is in position.
Ok, sta facendo il
Please don't
refueling,
load
tra
aircraft
poco
until the
inizierà il
fuel truck arrives
refueling.
and ask to do.
Quindi allora, numero del volo, allora, numero del volo abbiamo detto che il call sign è Eco Juliet, quindi Eco Juliet 48 AM, cost index 26, livello di volo 360, cruise temperature meno 57, lo mettiamo così precisa. Ciao Boeing,
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
il volume di cosa? Mio?
Okay.
Del simulatore? E
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
ok, andiamo a vedere se è arrivato nel frattempo il company message. Load sheet. La troppo è 33.709, la temperatura abbiamo detto che è di 13, init bravo, zero full white 55.3 stimato ovviamente, slash 31.6, il block l'abbiamo a 8.6, vediamo se forse ti riferisci alle cuffie. No, le cuffie sono al massimo, possiamo alzarlo un pochino da qua. Ok, ora come si sente? E quindi accettiamo e iniziamo a mettere il nostro Allora, la nostra rotta quindi dovrebbe essere una 26, poi chiederemo conferma. Innanzitutto andiamo a chiedere conferma dell'ATC. E allora andiamo un attimino nel nostro pannello. (127.675).
Landing and departing runway 26, transition level 080. Advise on initial contact you have
Information Sierra 1446, wind calm, visibility clear, sky condition clear, temperature 15, dew point 5, QNH 1013, transition altitude 7000, transition level flight level 80, landing runway 08, departure runway 08, with information Sierra.
Quindi
Fontaners 80, information Sierra 1446, wind calm, visibility clear, sky condition clear, temperature 15, dew point 5, QNH 1013, transition altitude 7000, transition level flight level 80, landing
una
runway 0.
sovrapposizione un attimino, quindi vediamo 127, andiamo a mettere qua 127, allora andiamo a prendere da qua.
Fontaners 80, information Tango 1451, wind.
Allora 127, prendiamolo da qua, 127, ma non lo so perché la live si interrompe, beh, la vedo fluida.
Advise on initial contact you have information Kilo.
Fontaners 80,
vabbè, parte
information
sempre.
Tango 1451.
Devo disattivare la TC.
At 4 knots, visibility clear, sky condition clear, temperature 11, dew point 9, QNH 1006, transition altitude 7000, transition level flight level 80, landing runway 08, departure runway 08, with information Tango.
Allora, comunque abbiamo avuto le informazioni sono le chilo, abbiamo 285 4 nodi, Cavoc 1109, QNH 1006, runway 26 in uso, transition level 8000, quindi le chilo, quindi abbiamo un QNH di 1006.
Boarding requested.
Allora, boarding requested. Allora, QNH di 1006. Train.
Shipping to prepare for boarding.
Allora, abbiamo detto quindi una dovrebbe essere una Budin 5 Alfa, quindi vediamo un attimino nella carta, un Oxuta 5 Yankee, quindi con Budin 5 Alfa, insert, poi a Milano Malpensa l'arrivo dovrebbe essere alla 35 right, con una Mebu 3 Eco,
Passengers boarding started.
via Hiller, insert, controlliamo se ci sono discontinuità, nessuna discontinuità, copiamo il piano e andiamo a vedere un attimino le nostre carte. La nostra SID, quindi ipotizziamo che e poi si carica la carta ovviamente,
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks.
e dai, ok, quindi abbiamo abbiamo detto la Budin 5, quindi Uxuta 5 Yankee, quindi ipotizziamo, allora, quindi partiremo probabilmente dalla pista 26, anzi andiamo a chiedere l'ATIS per conferma ovviamente, quindi andiamo a chiedere la nostra autorizzazione,
Oxygen 5 Yankee departure, squawk 1000, Alpine 48, Alpha Mike.
Alpine 48, Alpha Mike, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine
quindi ci ha
start.
dato la 26 Uxuta e squawk 1000, va bene, confermato, quindi andiamo a mettere lo squawk. Quindi diciamo appunto contro la nostra carta un attimo, quindi partiremo dalla 26, volta 261,
Contact Catania Tower 118.7.
diciamo, facciamo che in caso di piantata motori a 10 miglia da prua pista faremo manovra per tornare indietro, quindi andiamo a inserire un allora, quindi abbiamo detto Lima India Mike Charlie, abbiamo detto che si atterra pure alla 26, devo rivedere un attimo l'ATIS, il runway in uso è la 26, quindi alla 26, quindi l'IMC 26, quant'è? 261 dovrebbe essere, 261, 261, sì, vabbè, 261, abbiamo detto a 5 miglia all'aeroporto. Andiamo a mettere, non in aspetta, cosa ho sbagliato, andiamo a mettere, allora un attimino, allora return, andiamo di volo, secondary plan. Sì, vabbè, ho sbagliato, sì, ok, LICC, sì, no, sì, ok, sbagliato, LICC 26 slash 261 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our EasyJet service. Please place your large bag with the overhead on your wheels first. Keep your small items under the seat control. Please have your laptop, handbag, duty free, and loose items clothing. When you take your surgical handbags with dental fitness, to help us ensure a proper market
Sto incartando, che non li prende. Ok.
Your seatbelts are now fastened ready for departure. This is a no-close.
Ok, allora Lima, India, Charlie, Charlie. Pista abbiamo detto che la 26. 261 5. Next waypoint, ok, mo ci siamo. Quindi andiamo a cambiare qua.
Ryanair 40 Romeo, looking to pick up our claims to Toronto Airport.
Siamo
Ryanair
LICC
40 Romeo, contain your ground, expect runway 26 regular, Calabria 7 Bravo departure, squawk 2066.
6517 Heavy Romeo vacated.
Departure, squawk 2066, Ryanair 40 Romeo.
Ryanair 40 Romeo, reback correct, call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Full code, Ryanair 40 Romeo.
siamo questo. No,
Ryanair 201. Ryanair 6517 Heavy.
Ryanair 40 Romeo, contain your ground, pushback approved, stay southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Ryanair 40 Romeo.
allora, quindi abbiamo imbarcato i passeggeri. Ancora stiamo imbarcando. Questi quanti ne siamo arrivati? Ancora 85, quindi abbiamo un pochino per fare il departure briefing. Quindi andiamo a calcolare momentaneamente le nostre performance. Quindi allora il meter è buono. Take off in config 2. Take off erano la 26, di speed 131, 135, 135, 135. Di 2 138, flex 63, Thrust reduction 1520.
Ryanair 40 Roma Zulu, runway 26 taxi via Alpha.
Transition
Runway 26 taxi via Alpha. Ryanair 40 LIMC.
7000, va bene, take off, andiamo a vedere, full pred 30.7, 30.7.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff, and no need for radar today. We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire, or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Ok, ok, completato. Andiamo a vedere il log sheet finale.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Ryanair 40 Romeo, contact Catania Tower 118.7.
Hover to tower 118.7, Ryanair 40 Romeo.
Allora abbiamo zero full white di 55.3, max zero full white
1726, ready for IFR clearance to Fiumicino Airport.
8.6,
Tower 1726, Catania ground, expect runway 26 Huxley to 5 Yankee departure, but 5 the transition, squawk 1000.
Huxley to 5 Yankee departure, but 5 the transition, squawk 1000, Tower 1726.
Tower 1726, read that correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Tower 1726. Tower 1726, at ramp 309, request pushback and engine start.
Tower 1726, Catania ground, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Tower 1726.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, IFRJ, go to Mercedes Falcon Hour.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, Catania ground, expect runway 26 Huxley to 5 Yankee departure, with about 5 transition, squawk 1000.
Taxi to 5 Yankee departure with the Bud 5 transition. Squawk 1000. Ryanair Alpha Lima.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, read that correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that, Ryanair Alpha Lima. Ryanair Alpha Lima, ramp 32 request pushback and engine start.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, Catania ground, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Ryanair Alpha Lima.
c'è una sovrapposizione di voci.
Taxi to 330, via Alpha 7837 Heavy.
Allora, quindi cockpit preparation checklist.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Ah, cavola.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
8, 6, 4, 5 kilograms.
Seatbelt.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Borrow ref.
1. 0, 0, 6, set.
1, 0, 0, 6, set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Taxi.
Air 1726, runway 26 taxi
Before
by
start
Alpha.
checklist.
Parking brake.
Runway 26 taxi
Set.
by Alpha.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
1726.
V1, 1, 3, 5, VR, 1, 3, 5, V2, 1, 3, 8, flex temp, 6, 3 degrees.
V1, 1, 3, 5. VR, 1, 3, 5. V2, 1, 3, 8. Flex temp, 6, 3 degrees. Windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, request taxi.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, runway 26 taxi by Charlie Alpha.
Runway 26 taxi by Charlie Alpha, Ryanair Alpha Lima.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, gate 329, request pushback and engine start.
Itara 1726, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Itara 1726.
Itara 1726, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Itara 1726.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contain your ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Va bene, manteniamo la posizione, quindi non ci ho autorizzato al momento. Andiamo a mettere qua già 7000.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contain your ground, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Allora, col muso a destra.
Cabin crew, close doors and arm slides.
Quindi release parking brake.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, contact Catania Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.7, Ryanair Alpha Lima.
Tower 1726, contact Catania Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Coming to Tower 118.7, Tower 1726.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
C'è scritto ha pulito? Che c'è scritto? Ok, hai ragione. engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Catania ground, 38767 Heavy, runway vacated. Heavy, taxi to 331, via Alpha. Taxi to 331, via Alpha, 3876 Heavy.
Ok, diamo conferma.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecom status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
28% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Quindi con te il CG e 29.2, quindi all'incirca andiamo, era un down 0.2, vediamo se c'è.
Go track disconnect. Bypass 0. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Ok, down 2.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight control check.
Ready? Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Cosa abbiamo fatto? Che è successo? È impallata? Bello è la diretta. Vabbè, dopo il flight control check c'è taxi checklist.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls. Are you sure about that? Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecom memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Saltato un pezzo. Flap 2. Spoiler armati.
3-1. When vacated, contact ground 129.725.
Vacated, contact ground 129.725. 3-0.
Take off speed. L'avevamo messi? No, male. L'avevamo settati là, va bene. Sì, salve. Lei va dove meglio crede, va
All
bene.
aircraft be advised, information Lima now current, QNH1007.
Vabbè, qua questo si è annappiato. Quindi facciamo runway close.
Catania Tower, 1671 Heavy on final 08. One 671 Heavy, wind 276 degrees at 5 knots. Clear to land 08. Clear to land, runway 08, 1671 Heavy.
Catania Tower, Alpine 932 Alpha, for Yankee runway 26.
Alpine 932 Alpha, Catania Tower, wind 275 at 5, runway 26 cleared to land.
Runway 26 cleared to land, Alpine 932 Alpha.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 26 confirmed.
Runway 26 confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Tierra. Ok.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, ready for departure, runway 26.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, container tower. Wind 275 at 5, runway 26 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 26 clear for takeoff, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Approaching 26. On runway 26.
Takeoff.
Check.
One 671 heavy, when vacated, contact ground 129.725.
Man flex 6-3. SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set.
1671 heavy.
100 knots.
Checked.
5605 heavy, wind 276 degrees,
rotate.
5 knots. Clear to land 08.
Positive climb.
Clear to land. Runway 08. 5605 heavy.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Contact continued departure 120.805.
Contact continued, departure 120.805, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Continue, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, good afternoon, on your feet.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, continue departure, identified, climb to fill level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Oh, prende l'autopilot. Ah, mi prende l'autopilot.
Traffic, traffic.
For 39 ahead, turn right heading 260.
Ah, mi prende l'autopilot.
Right heading 260, 439 ahead.
Se lo prende? Beh, ovviamente. Che non l'ha preso?
Flaps 1.
Speed check.
439 heavy, turn right heading
Flaps 1.
350.
Right heading
Poco di
350.
problemi.
439 heavy.
Flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
439 heavy, turn left heading 005. Clear dive LS Whiskey approach runway 08. Report established on localizer.
Set standard.
Standard cross-checked.
Cleared ILS Whiskey approach report.
Passing flight level.
439 heavy.
0, 8, 5. Now.
Checked.
Heading near Healing 9 Foxtrot Charlie, flight level 130 in Lima.
Foxtrot Charlie, continue approach. QNH 1007, expect to hold the MQ runway 26 with dash transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened wherever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
439 heavy, established on localizer.
439 heavy, continue approach.
Continue. 439 heavy.
Allora, devo vedere un attimo.
439 heavy, contact Catania Tower 118.7.
Catania Tower 118.7. 439 heavy.
QNH 1007 Healing 9 Foxtrot Charlie.
Clear rad nav.
Okay.
You have control.
I have control.
Allora, qua.
4369 heavy, clear Charlie Oscar Mike 1 transition.
Maintenance volume. Mettiamo.
Clear Charlie Oscar Mike 1 transition. 4369 heavy.
4369 heavy, continue descent 3000.
Continue descent 3000. 4369 heavy.
Alpine for 8 Alpha Mike, contact runway 123.95.
Central 123.95 Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Wind radar, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, through flight level 154 for flight level 180. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, Rome radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 360. Climb to flight level 360 Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Rome radar, Brian A Alpha Lima, through flight level 160 for flight level 190. Brian A Alpha Lima, Rome radar, identified, climb to flight level 380. Climb to flight level 380 Rhino Alpha Lima.
Rome radar, Itara 1726, at a flight level 150 for flight level 180 direct Taka.
Itara 1726, Rome radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Itara 1726.
turbolenza. Bene, vi lascio un attimo così, godetevi il paesaggio, avete la rotta.
Rome radar, EGN 739, good afternoon, flight level 359.
Ryanair 22 Echo Golf, contact Catania approach 120.805. Contact Catania approach 120.805, Ryanair 22 Echo Golf. EGN 739, Rome radar, radar contact. It's Arrow 1726, contact Rome radar 131.1, have a good afternoon.
Center 131.1 at Arrow 1726.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, contact Rome Radar 131.1.
Contact Rome Radar 131.1, Ryanair Alpha Lima.
Eccomi di nuovo qua, ritorniamo quindi in cabina. Fatemi sapere se si blocca ancora. Allora, io la vedo fluida, non ha avuto rallentamenti.
1,000 to go.
Check.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contact drone radar 131.1 bye-bye.
Contact drone radar 131.1 Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Drone radar, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, flight level 360. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, drone radar contact. Ryanair Alpha Lima, Derby 2 Romeo, runway 22, report ready for descent.
Derby 2 Romeo, runway 22, ready for descent, Ryanair Alpha Lima.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Ryanair Alpha Lima.
Air Italia 157 Quebec, contact ground radar 123.95.
Center on 123.95, Air Italia 157 Quebec.
Ryanair 5842, ground radar, expect Luxor 2 Romeo, runway 13.
Expect Luxor 2 Romeo, runway 13, Ryanair 5842.
Idara 1501, ground radar, expect Casino Tree Alpha, runway 16 right.
Expect Casino Tree Alpha, runway 16 right, Idara 1501.
Alpine 54 Hotel Quebec, flight level 340.
Alpine 54 Hotel Quebec, wrong radar identified. Alpine 4125, wrong radar, expect Mavitry X-ray, runway 35 left.
Expect Mavitry X-ray, runway 25 left, Alpine 4125.
Ryanair 258 Kilo, wrong radar, expect Oswald Tree X-ray, runway 04.
Expect Oswald Tree X-ray, runway 04, Ryanair 258 Kilo.
Idara 1501, Casino Tree Alpha, runway 16 right, report ready for descent.
Casino Tree Alpha, runway 16 right, ready for descent, Idara 1501.
Idara 1501, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Idara 1501.
Seven two three five heavy. Expect
Ryanair
backup
79
November
Delta
arrival
Delta,
visual approach
descend to
runway
flight
28
level
left.
110.
Descend to flight level 110, Ryanair 79
Expect
Delta
backup
Delta.
November arrival visual approach runway 28 left.
Room radar, minus 66 Echo Lima, flight level 360.
La TC però
Minus 66 Echo Lima, room
7225
radar,
Heavy, when ready,
identified.
descend flight level 190.
Minus 7 Kilo Mike, contact room radar 122.95.
When ready, descend flight level 190.
123.95,
7235
minus 7 Kilo Mike. Radar 1726, room radar, expect refugee Bravo, runway 16 right.
Expect refugee Bravo, runway 16 right, Tower 1726.
When ready, descend 4,000. 6047.
9981, descend 4000. Descend 4000. 9981.
Ryanair 5842, Luxor 2 Romeo, runway 13, report ready for descent.
Luxor 2 Romeo, runway 13, ready for descent. Ryanair 5842.
Ryanair 5842, descent to 9,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Descent to 9,000 feet, Ryanair 5842.
Radar 521, descent to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Tower 521.
È arrivato un company message. E lo andiamo a vedere. Quindi
Ryanair 258 Kilo, Osprey X-ray,
6047, contact on approach 124.35.
Possible Treat X-ray, runway 04, ready for descent. Ryanair 258 Kilo.
Ryanair 258 Kilo, descent to flight level
abbiamo un
130.
ritardo di 12 minuti.
Descent to flight level 130, Ryanair 258 Kilo.
E ora chi glielo dice alla compagnia? Come ci giustifichiamo? E abbiamo avuto problemi in live. Vediamo dove siamo arrivati
Radar
all'incirca.
1726, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Tower 1726.
Ryanair 66 Echo Lima, contact Jimmy Center 125.15.
Center 125.15, Ryanair 66 Echo Lima.
Alpine 4125, Laboratory X-ray, runway 35 left. Report ready for descent.
Laboratory X-ray, runway 35 left, ready for descent. Alpine 4125.
Alpine 4125, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Alpine 4125.
Alpine 4125, contact me on radar 124.925, have a good afternoon.
Contact me on radar 124.925, Alpine 4125. Have a good afternoon.
.8663, descend 4000.
Descend 4,000. 8663.
Croatia 380, contact Rome approach 130.9.
Contact Rome approach 130.9, Croatia 380.
Ryanair 760 Kilo, Rome radar, expect oxygen 1 mic, runway 26.
Expect oxygen 1 mic, runway 26, Ryanair 760 Kilo.
One radar, Ryanair 20 Zulu Alpha, good afternoon, flight level 270. Ryanair 20 Zulu Alpha, one radar, identified. Air 521, contact Rome approach 130.9er.
Contact Rome approach 130.9er at Air 521.
Al nostro top of Dashan mancano 324 miglia.
Naval Air 520, contact Marseille Control 119.825, have a good afternoon.
Contact Marseille Control 119.825, Naval Air 520.
Turkish 5, Echo Charlie, contact Unicenter 125.15, have a good afternoon.
Center 125.15, Turkish 5, Echo Charlie.
Niner 81 cleared over transition.
Ryanair 74, contact Marseille Control 119.825.
Center 119.825, Ryanair 7 uniform, bye-bye.
Naval Air 508, contact Marseille Control 119.825, bye-bye.
Contact Marseille Control 119.825, Naval Air 508. Have a good afternoon.
Niner 81 continue descent 3000.
Ryanair 5842, contact Brindisi Military 129.775.
Continue descent 3000.
Center 129.775, Ryanair 5842.
Ryanair 45 Whiskey, roll radar, expect lone tree Mike, runway 12.
Expect lone tree Mike, runway 12, Ryanair 45 Whiskey.
Niner 81 cleared by LSYNC approach runway 06. Report established on local
Report
line.
ready for descent.
Fox 21 Mike, runway 26, ready for descent. Ryanair 76 Zulu Kilo.
Clear LSYNC
Ryanair
approach report
76
established on
Kilo,
local line.
descent to flight level 230.
Descent to flight level 230, Ryanair 76 Zulu Kilo.
Ryanair 79 Delta Delta, contact Rome radar 123.95.
Center on 123.95, Ryanair 79 Delta Delta.
Ryanair 44 Sierra Papa, contact Marseille Control 119.825.
Center on 119.825, Ryanair 44 Sierra Papa, bye-bye.
Niner 81 established on local line. Niner 81 continue approach. Continue. Niner 81. 81, contact Naples Tower 118.5. 118.5, 9981. (8663) cleared over transition.
Cleared over transition. 8663.
1160 cleared Sierra Oscar Romeo 2 Romeo arrival over transition.
Runway 12, report ready for descent.
Glen Tree Mike, runway 12, ready for descent. Ryanair 45 Whiskey Whiskey.
160.
Ryanair 45 Whiskey Whiskey, descend to flight level 160.
Descent to flight level 160, Ryanair 45 Whiskey Whiskey.
(8663) continue descent 3000.
Transolo 8223, contact Marseille Control 119.825.
Contact Marseille Control 119.825, Transolo 8223.
3893, expect Sierra Oscar Romeo 1 Lima arrival from the Alpha 1 transition and the Yankee approach runway 06 right.
Level 185.
Eugene 4 Mike India, Rome radar, radar contact.
Expect Sierra Oscar Romeo 1 Lima arrival Golf Romeo Alpha 1
Non riesco
transition
a
and
capire perché il sente la
3893.
TC anche se io l'ho disattivato, la TC di default.
8663 clear the LS Yankee approach runway 06. Report established on localizer.
Clear LS Yankee approach report established on localizer. 8663.
3893, when ready descend 5000.
When ready descend 5000. 3893.
Ryanair Alpha Lima, contact Brindisi Military 129.775.
Contact Brindisi Military 129.775, Ryanair Alpha Lima, bye bye.
Lufthansa 1906, Rome radar, expect oxygen 1 Mike, runway 26.
3893, contact
Expect
Dragon
oxygen 1 Mike, runway 26, Lufthansa 1906.
Run radar, Idar 1721, flight level 370.
3893.
Idar 1721, Rome radar identified.
8663, established on localizer.
Ryanair 258 Kilo, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1003.
8663, continue approach.
6,000 feet, QNH 1003, Ryanair 258 Kilo.
Will continue approach. 8663.
Ryanair 69 Alpha Bravo,
9267,
contact
fly
Lyon
heading
Radio
285. When ready descend and maintain
124.925, bye
2000.
bye.
Central 124.925, Ryanair 69 Alpha Bravo.
Flight heading 285. When ready to descend and maintain
Airport Sky 3 Romeo Lima, flight
2000.
level 270.
Air Portugal 83 Romeo
8663,
Lima,
contact
Rome
Naples
radar,
Tower
radar contact.
118.5.
Si capisce niente.
Naples Tower 118.5, 8663.
1624. Heavy, expect Reefy 3 Bravo arrival Suwak transition ILS Yankee approach runway 16 right. Expect Reefy 3 Bravo arrival Suwak transition ILS Yankee approach runway 16 right. 1624 heavy.
Rome radar,
6
Air Crew
anchors,
Sierra Lima,
expect BORD
descend in
Yankee approach
biometry
runway
X-ray,
13.
flight level 186. Air
Expect
Crew Sierra
BORD
Lima, Rome radar,
Yankee
radar
approach runway
contact.
13. 6762. 1624 heavy, when ready descend flight level 190. When ready descend flight level 190. 1624 heavy. 6762, when ready descend and maintain 2000.
Ryanair 760 Kilo,
When
descend to
ready
flight
descend
level
and maintain
110.
2000. 6762.
Flight level 110, Ryanair 760 Kilo.
Ryanair 258 Kilo, contact me on radar 124.925.
Contact me on radar 124.925, Ryanair 258 Kilo.
From radar, Saudi, at 208. Good afternoon, flight level 310.
Study 208, Rome radar identified. Lufthansa 1906, oxygen 1 mic, runway 26, report ready for descent.
Oxygen 1 mic, runway 26, ready for descent, Lufthansa 1906.
Lufthansa
1906, descent to flight level 230.
1742 heavy, descend and
Descent to
maintain
flight level
2000.
230, Lufthansa 1906.
8R1726, contact firm approach 130.9.
Transition.
Contact firm
1742
approach 130.9 at Arrow 1726.
1742 heavy, cleared the ORD-MP approach runway 13. Report established inbound track.
Rome radar, Tuner 648. Good afternoon, flight level 260.
EASYJET da LICC report established inbound track.
With a 9 Kilo Victor, Rome radar, expect oxygen 1 mic, runway
2257,
26.
when ready descend 5000.
Expect oxygen 1 mic, runway 26 with a 9 Kilo Victor.
When ready descend
648,
5000.
radar, radar
2257.
contact.
4321, turn right heading
4 Mike
335.
India, contact me on radar 124.925.
Right heading
Good afternoon.
432.
Contact me on radar 124.925 EG and 4 Mike India. Bye-bye.
4321, expect visual approach runway 16. Expect visual approach runway 16. 4321. 8465, turn left heading 350.
Rome radar, Eugene 65 Romeo, descending via LIMC Alpha, flight level 240.
4321, when ready descend and
Eugene
maintain
65
flight level
Romeo,
10.
Rome radar identified.
When ready descend and maintain flight level 10. 4321. 8465, expect visual approach runway 18.
Expect visual approach runway 18. 8465.
8465, descend and maintain flight level 10.
Descend and maintain flight level 10. 8465.
8R1501, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Tower 1501.
C'è collegato ancora?
Rome radar, Wuze 977, flight level 380.
With a 977, Rome radar, radar contact.
1624 heavy, cleared VP3 Bravo arrival Subak, transition. Clear. VP3 Bravo arrival Subak, transition. 1624 heavy.
17427 established on inbound track.
Turkish 6 Tango Alpha, contact Marseille Control
1742 heavy, contact
119.825.
tower
Good afternoon.
118.05.
Contact Marseille Control 119.825, Turkish 6 Tango Alpha.
Contact Piper Tower 118.05. 1742 heavy.
Sierra Lima, contact me on radar 124.925. Center 124.925, Air Creek Sierra Lima. With a 9 Kilo Victor, oxygen 1 mic, runway 26, report ready for descent.
Oxygen 1 mic, runway 26, ready for descent, with a 9 Kilo Victor.
With a 9 Kilo Victor, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230 with an Antigua Victor.
Niner, fly heading 070. When ready, descend and maintain flight level 20.
Within 977, turn right, heading 220 vectors, Wizard Buster Airport.
Level 20.
Turn right, heading 320, Wizard 977.
Wrong radar at hour 2071. Good afternoon, 4,900 feet.
Air 2071, wrong radar, radar contact. Wizard 977, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Wizard 977.
At Air 1501, contact from approach 130.9.
Contact room approach 130.9 at hour 1501.
Alpine 5 for Hotel Quebec, wrong radar, expect Mothertree X-ray, runway 35 left.
Expect Mothertree X-ray, runway 35 left, Alpine 5 for Hotel Quebec.
Ryanair 760 Kilo, contact from radar 123.95.
Central 123.95, Ryanair 760 Kilo.
Phantom 1906, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Phantom 1906.
Ryanair 45 Whiskey, contact me on radar 124.925.
Symptom 124.925, Ryanair 45 Whiskey.
Runway down, Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha, good afternoon, flight level 380.
Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha, wrong radar, radar contact. With Malta 71, contact, bring the military 129.775, bye-bye.
Symptom 129.77, 5 with Malta 71.
Alpine 5 for Hotel Quebec, Mothertree X-ray, runway 35 left. Report ready for descent.
Mothertree X-ray, runway 35 left, ready for descent. Alpine 5 for Hotel Quebec.
Alpine 5 for Hotel Quebec, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Alpine 5 for Hotel Quebec.
At arrow 2059, contact Rome approach 130 decimal minor.
Contact Rome approach 130 decimal minor at arrow 2059.
One 624 heavy, contact Rome approach 131.25. Rome approach 131.25. 1624 heavy.
With a 9 kilo Victor, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110 with a 9 kilo Victor.
Air Portugal 83 Romeo Lima, contact Massey Control 119 decimal 825, have a good afternoon.
Center 119 decimal 825, Air Portugal 83 Romeo Lima, bye bye.
Alpine 54 Hotel Quebec, contact Padover Control 134 decimal 3, have a good afternoon.
Center 134 decimal 3, Alpine 54 Hotel Quebec.
Mamma mia, finisce più.
With a 977, contact Neil on radar 124 decimal 925.
Contact Neil on radar 124 decimal 925 with a 977.
Magic Sun 1 November Hotel, contact Brindisi Military 129 decimal 775, bye bye.
Contact Brindisi Military 129 decimal 775 Magic Sun 1 November Hotel.
Minus 68 Echo Alpha, contact Brindisi Military 129 decimal 775.
Center 129 decimal 775, right, 68 Echo Alpha.
Rome radar, the arrow 1198, flight level 340.
At Air 1198, Rome radar, radar contact. Lufthansa 1906, contact Rome radar 123 decimal 95.
Syndrome 123 decimal 95, Lufthansa 1906, bye bye.
Vediamo quanto manca al top of dash, ancora 153 miglia.
8465, turn left heading 335.
Left heading 335, 8465.
8465, fly heading 315.
Fly heading 315, 8465.
2253, fly heading 100.
Fly heading 100. 2253.
3689, turn left heading 050.
Arrow 1467, radar vectors, ILSO, runway 04 right, report ready for descent.
3689.
Radar vectors, ILSO, runway 04 right, ready for descent. It's arrow 1467.
3689, fly heading 070.
Tessera landing, runway 04 right. Tessera landing, runway 04 right, arrow 1467. In arrow 1467, descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1003.
3689, turn right heading 110. Clear visual approach runway 16 left. Report runway in sight.
Right heading 110. Clear visual approach, report runway in sight. 3689. 3689, runway in sight.
3689, continue approach.
Continue. 3689.
In arrow 1467, QNH
7374,
1004,
when ready
expect
descent flight
radar
level
vectors for ILSO,
190.
runway 04 right. QNH 1004, expect radar vectors for ILSO,
When ready
runway
descent
04
flight
right,
level
arrow
190.
1467.
7374.
Europa
5010,
57 Golf
flight
Alpha
heading
Heavy,
165.
contact from
Descend and
approach
maintain flight level
130
10.
Contact firm approach 130 decimal 9 Europa 57 Golf Alpha Heavy.
Descend and maintain flight level 10. 5010.
6762, fly heading 285. Descend and maintain 2000.
Fly heading 285. Descend and maintain 2000. 6762.
Connect to 251, roam radar, expecto at 1 Romeo, runway 22.
Expector 1 Romeo, runway 22, connect to 251.
Within 9 Kilo Victor, contact roam radar 123.905, bye-bye.
Contact room radar 123.905 within 9 Kilo Victor. Have a good afternoon.
Rome radar, Arrow 866, flight level 390.
In arrow 866, roam radar, radar contact.
8465, turn right heading 340.
Right heading 340, 8465.
7998, fly heading 150. When ready, descend flight level 190.
Fly heading 150. When ready descend flight level 190. 7998.
Lufthansa 1906, roam radar, expect taxi to 1 mic, runway 26.
465, turn left heading 325.
Runway 26, Lufthansa 1906.
Left heading 325, 8465.
Connect to 251, contact, bring simulatory 129.775, have a good afternoon.
8465, turn left heading 265.
la connessione, perfetto.
Connect to 251, bye-bye.
Left heading
Lufthansa
265,
1906, taxi to 1
8465.
mic, runway 26, report ready for descent.
Taxi to 1 mic,
3689,
runway
wind
26,
clear
ready
to
for
land.
descent.
Runway
Lufthansa
16 left.
1906.
Lufthansa 1906, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1007.
3689.
Descent is 3,000 feet, Lufthansa
8728
1906.
heavy, contact Marseille Center 124.5. Marseille Center 124.5. 8728 heavy. 8465, turn right heading 260. Clear visual approach runway 18. Report runway in sight.
Right heading 260, clear visual approach, report runway in sight. 8465.
3977, when ready descend flight.
Eugene 65
Level
Romeo,
190.
descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Eugene 65 Romeo.
When ready, descend flight level 190, 3977.
E465, runway in sight.
.8465, continue approach.
Continue. E465.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
You have control.
I have control.
Within 9 Kilo Victor, wrong radar, expect taxi to 1 Mike, runway 26.
Expect taxi to 1 Mike, runway 26, within 9 Kilo Victor.
Abbiamo parecchio.
Ryanair 72 Uniform Golf, contact Rome approach 130 decimal 9.
Contact Rome approach 130 decimal 9, Ryanair 72 Uniform Golf.
Within 9 Kilo Victor, taxi to 1 Mike, runway 26, report ready for descent.
Taxi to 1 Mike, runway 26, ready for descent, within 9 Kilo Victor.
Within 9 Kilo Victor, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230 within 9 Kilo Victor.
Within 9
flight
Kilo
heading
Victor,
330.
descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110 within 9 Kilo Victor.
7374.
Chi c'è ancora online?
.3977, continue descent 3400.
Continue descent 3400. 3977.
Eugene 65 Romeo, contact Rome approach 130 decimal 9.
Contact Rome approach 130 decimal 9, Eugene 65 Romeo.
Get error 2061, Rome radar, expect civil tree Bravo, runway 16 left.
Expect Civil Tree Bravo, runway 16 left, at error 2061.
At error 2071, Rome radar, expect Idonic to power, runway 10.
Expect Echo 2 for power, runway 10, AR 2071.
2726 Heavy, descend and maintain 3000. Clear Papa Romeo Tango 1 transition. Descend and maintain 3000. Clear Papa Romeo Tango 1 transition. 2726 Heavy.
Dai, tra poco...
7637, fly heading 095.
Tra 27 miglia arriviamo a Updin.
Fly heading 0905, 7637. Expect visual approach runway 17. Expect visual approach runway 17.
Contact Mercy Control 119.825.
2726 Heavy, clear the LS to approach runway 05. Report established on localizer. Clear ALS to approach, report established on localizer. 2726 Heavy. 7637, when ready descend and maintain flight level 20. When ready descend and maintain flight level 20. 7637. 2726 Heavy, contact Milan Center 124.925. Milan Center 124.925. 2726 Heavy. Contact Pisa approach 126.08.
Poco la setback.
Contact Pisa approach 126.08. 7374.
Malta Alpha Delta, Rome radar, expect Alcat Tree Alpha, runway 16 right. Expect Alcat Tree Alpha, runway 16 right, with Malta Alpha Delta. In Air 866, radar vectors, IL Asulu runway 19, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, IL Asulu runway 19, ready for descent, 8 Arrow 866.
8 Arrow 866, Carthage landing runway 19.
Carthage, landing runway 19, 8 Arrow 866.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contact Padova Control 134.3, have a good afternoon.
Contact Padova Control 134.3 at Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Padova Control, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, flight level 360.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, Padova Control, radar contact. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contact Milan radar 124.925.
Contact Milan radar 124.925, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Milan radar, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, flight level 360. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, Milan radar, radar contact.
Dai, siamo sotto il controllo di Padova.
Alpine 54 Hotel Quebec, contact Milan radar 125.63.
Contact Milan radar 125.63, Alpine 54 Hotel Quebec.
Neon radar, F 565 heavy, flight level 380.
F565 heavy, neon radar, identified. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, neon radar, expect military echo, runway 35 left. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, neon radar, expect military echo, runway 35 left.
Ok, quindi 35 left, quindi non 35 right, con a me 3 eco, quindi andiamo a cambiare qua, quindi da 35 left.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, neon radar.
5440 heavy, fly heading 180. Descend flight level 190.
Runway 35 left, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Mebu 3 eco.
Flight
Right
level
now,
180.
Kapachi and
Descend flight level
H100 to expect the
190.
ILS uniform runway 28.
5540 heavy.
TNH100 to expect the IL.
9078, contact fire center close 121.25.
Right there 44 Sierra Papa, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH1002.
Contact fire center approach 121.25.
Ma perché si sovrappongono? Devo risolvere questa cosa. Allora, dovrebbe essere
Contact room radar 131.1.
la Zulu,
Center 131.1
Mebu
with
3 eco.
1840.
Neon radar, Rhino 60 Echo Alpha, flight level 380.
Right there 68 Echo Alpha, neon radar, identified.
Allora, perché non sono ok, quindi il insert secondary flight plan, ricopiamo l'attimo.
Right there 68 Echo Alpha, radar vectors, ILS Zulu, runway 04 right, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Zulu, runway 04 right,
Quindi,
ready for descent.
allora, il top of station ce
Right
l'abbiamo
there 68 Echo Alpha, Tesla landing,
tra
runway
23
04 right.
miglia.
Alright, Tesla landing, runway 04 right.
Andiamo a vedere un pochino le nostre procedure, quindi la Mebu 3 eco,
Right there 68 Echo Alpha, turn left, heading 315 vectors for the approach.
10 left, heading 315, runway 68 Echo Alpha.
allora andiamo a
Begin
entrare,
852, radar vectors, ILS runway 14, report ready for descent.
allora,
5440 heavy,
Radar
contact
vectors,
fire approach
ILS runway 14, ready for descent.
allora entriamo alla
EGN
35 left,
Begin 852,
facciamo un refresh,
Landing runway 14,
allora
EGN
abbiamo
852.
10.03.
Right
Allora,
there 68 Echo Alpha, descend to flight level 200.
Descent to flight level 200, Rhino 68 Echo Alpha.
Begin 852, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Eugene 852.
Begin 852, contact unit radar 126.225.
temperatura 3,
Center on 126.225, Eugene 852. Bye bye.
vento
Right there 44 Sierra Papa, descend to 3,500 feet.
0,80 4 nodi, visibilità di merda, 0,80
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, military echo, runway 45 left, report ready for descent.
la Baro dovrebbe essere, se ci danno la Zulu,
Milan Center, 6950, Space 8 Charlie departure. Passing flight level 140, climbing to
Military
flight
echo, runway
level
35 left,
210.
report ready for descent.
6950, radar contact. Continue climb flight level 220.
mancano 6 miglia,
Continue climb flight level 220. 6950.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, newer radar. Retreat Echo, runway 35 left, call when ready, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Indian 4 Mike India, contact me on radar 125.63. Contact me on radar 125.63, Indian 4 Mike India. Arrow 1289, contact from radar 131.1, bye bye. Contact from radar 131.1, Arrow 1289.
Up, descend to flight level 120, Alpine 48.
Alpine 48, Alpha Mike, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Ryanair 440 Papa, 11 miles from Massif. Turn left, heading 315, maintain
Allora,
500 feet until established on final approach course. Clear ILC from runway 28.
Turn left, heading 315,
146, flight heading 150.
established. Cleared ILS uniform runway 28, Ryanair 440 Papa.
Andiamo a vedere.
1436.
Quindi andiamo un po' di
2865, expect Mal 5 November arrival, Bravo Tango, Alpha Transition AL, Zulu approach runway
dopo il
34.
punto Melbourne dobbiamo essere a 250.
Expect Mal 5 November arrival, Bravo Tango, Alpha Transition LS Zulu approach runway 34, 2865.
Neil on radar, DG9 Charlie Victor, good afternoon. Flight level 340.
2865, when ready descend flight level 190.
Neil on radar, identified.
Abbiamo il punto Mike Charlie 588 al di sotto di 12.250, controlliamo, di sotto di 250, poi
6920 heavy descend flight level 190.
583 al di sotto di 12.000, IPSAP al di sotto di 9.000, 230 di
7439 heavy, when ready descend flight level 190.
Neil on radar, Skynet 420, flight level 360.
When ready to send flight level 190.
Skynet 420, Neil on radar, identified.
230 a 568, poi andremo a chiedere magari un diretto. Andiamo al punto Mike Charlie 556, chiederemo un diretto a Mike Charlie 455. Quindi abbiamo detto poi
Contact me on radar 125.63, Air Creek Sierra Lima. Neil on radar, Arrow 1467 at 3,900 feet.
It's Arrow 147, Neil on
7637,
radar,
contact drone
ready
center
contact.
131.1.
Contact room center 131.1, 7637.
5761 heavy, when ready descend flight level 190.
435,
Ready to descend flight level 190. High
dobbiamo essere a
76
210 al di sotto di 5.000, poi MC alla Mike Charlie 420, deve essere a 190,
7437, expect Yuko 1 Yankee arrival, ALS Yankee approach runway 35.
anche a Ida deve essere a 190, va bene,
437.
ci siamo, poi andremo a chiedere un diretto, andiamo a tagliare un pochino.
7437, when ready descend flight level 190.
When ready to descend flight level 190. 7437.
Vediamo un po' di luci.
Ryanair 440 Papa, contact horizon Tower 125.875.
Arrived at Tower 125.875, Ryanair 440 Papa.
Ok, vediamo il break. poco.
Big Arrow 220, contact you at Cradle 126.225, bye bye.
Center on 126.225 at Arrow 220.
Allora, se siamo autorizzati alla ILS Zulu per la 35, arriveremo al punto ECPOP a 3000, a 72 dall'ILS di Milano Malpensa e a 86 dal volo Milano Malpensa intercetteremo il FAF.
Contact Milan Radar 125.6 right 5 Juliet.
La decisione altitude sarà di 896.
Control 120.85, have a good afternoon.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85 with an Empire X-ray. Bye bye.
Allora, vediamo se ci fa
Minus
tagliare.
Echo Alpha, turn left, heading 300.
10 left heading 300, Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha.
Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha, turn left, heading 300, descend to flight level 180.
10 left heading 300, descend to flight level 180, Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha.
Milan radar, tuner 648, good afternoon, flight level 360.
Allora, pensavo di
Tuner 648, Milan
tagliare al
radar,
punto
identified.
Mike Charlie 54
6920 heavy, contact Milan Radar 126.75.
126.75, 6920 heavy.
magari appena arriviamo a Mike
7439 heavy, continue descent
Charlie
flight level 100.
magari tagliamo un pezzo,
Continue descent flight level 100, 7439 heavy.
Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha, turn right, heading 015, intercept the 04 right localizer.
10 right heading 015, intercept the 04 right localizer, Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha.
Allora, facciamo un approach briefing.
Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha, descend to 5,800
Allora, il tempo non è buono.
Descend to 5,800 feet, QNH 1004, Ryanair 68 Echo Alpha.
Wait,
2411 heavy, identified.
ILS
Continue climb flight level 260.
prende no.
Control 134.3, have a good afternoon.
Contact Control 134.3,
Quindi un descent altitude abbiamo detto che era di 896. L'aeroporto ha un'altitudine di
Milan radar, Ryanair 800 Tango, flight level 359. Golem 1 Victor Tango, Milan radar, expect around 1 Alpha, runway 05.
expect load 1 Alpha, runway 05, Dome 21 Victor Tango.
Ryanair 800 Tango, Milan radar, identified. Golem 1 Victor Tango, round 1 Alpha, runway 05, report ready for descent.
Load 1 Alpha, runway 05, ready for descent, Dome 21 Victor Tango.
768.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows marginal conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance and FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is wet, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
6748, fly heading 285. When ready, descend and maintain 3,200.
Ryanair Uniform Delta, descend to 6,000 feet, TNH1002.
When ready, descend and maintain
Descend to 6,000 feet, TNH1002, Ryanair Uniform Delta.
3710, descend flight level 110.
Se qualcuno sa perché si accoppiano due ATC,
Turn left, heading 355 Lufthansa 2 Hotel Yankee.
7439 heavy, continue descent flight level 90.
Continue descent flight level 90. 7439 heavy.
3710, continue descent flight level 90.
Lufthansa 2 Hotel Yankee.
Continue descent flight level 180. 3710.
Descend to flight level 180 Lufthansa 2 Hotel Yankee.
755, descent flight level 60. Descent flight level 60, 755. 7860 heavy, descent flight level 190.
allora proviamoci a chiedere un diretto a Icrez, vediamo che mi dice.
Alpine 40 Alpha Mike, request direct to fix.
860 heavy.
Alpine 40 Alpha Mike, roger, say fix name.
755, turn right heading 120. Right heading 120, 755.
Command Center.
Request direct to Icrez, Alpine 40 Alpha Mike. Alpine 40 Alpha Mike, confirm this take.
Perfect.
755, turn right heading 175. Continue descent 5000.
Quindi ci ha dato un diretto a Icrez.
Right heading 175. Continue descent 5000. 755.
1,000 to go.
4542 heavy.
Check.
Continue climb flight level 260.
Che cavolo.
Affirmative, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, roger, clear direct taker. Clear direct takers, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contact me on radar
E dobbiamo
125.63.
scendere a
Contact me on radar 125.63 Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Milan radar, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Good afternoon, flight level 113 leave Romeo. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, Milan radar, TNH 1003, expect the ILS will runway 25 in the transition.
adesso mi ha dato la 35 left.
TNH 1003, and expect the ILS, so runway 35 left with the inward transition. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 100,
Scende tu 5.000.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1003, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Però la decella ovviamente non se l'è presa, quindi praticamente dobbiamo scendere a 210, siamo di sopra proprio, schifezza.
$1,000 to go.
Check.
Allora, qui è 10.03.
1, 0, 0, 3, set.
1, 0, 0, 3, set, passing 4,900.
Andiamo flap, approccio checklist,
Approach checklist.
Borrow ref
1, 0, 0, 3, set.
1, 0, 0, 3, set, seatbelt.
On.
Minimum.
8, 9, 6, set.
Auto brake.
Disarmed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Activate approach phase. Flaps 1. Flaps 2.
Check speed. Speed checked. Flaps 1.
che sta succedendo?
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Mazza che tempo, ragazzi. Ah no, vabbè, si è aperto il cielo.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet. Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Now.
Checked.
Alpha Mike, clear direct inlet, crossing Meritor above 4,000 feet. Clear ILS, fully runway 25 left.
Clear direct inlet, cross inlet at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared IL is Zulu runway 35 left Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Andare gear down.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Andiamo.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Econ memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, contact Malpensa Tower 128.25.
Contact Tower 128.35 Alpine 48 Alpha Mike. Mal, Pensa Tower, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike, IL is Zulu runway 35 left.
Quindi siamo a
Alpine 48 Alpha Mike,
7.2
Malpensa
tra
Tower
poco.
1065 runway 35 left, clear to land.
Runway 35 left clear to land, Alpine 48 Alpha Mike.
Tra poco intercettiamo l'approccio, chiudiamo un attimo le carte. Ora appena arriviamo al FAF
500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Check.
Non abbiamo ancora la pista in vista, la Baro era a 896. Pista in vista.
$1,000.
Check.